There's a saying that you should never ask a woman's age or a man's salary. Do you agree? The life of an ordinary person often boils down to living paycheck to paycheck. It is said that the middle class has a very limited understanding of money, and we are here to help with that. Today, we are going to address a very important topic: money. We will talk directly about how to get rich and increase your income, starting with the beliefs that limit you. There are at least 3 misconceptions about money. The first is that you can only make money through hard work. The second is that formal education can provide you with wealth. And the third is that a good job solves financial problems. The question I ask you is, do you believe this? Does it make sense to you? Because I say it is completely wrong. Let's break it down one by one. The first mistake is that hard work doesn't solve financial problems. Look around and you will see people who work very hard, wake up early and go to bed late, but who have never changed their lives. They have had low salaries for a long time, work hard and earn little. So, make it clear, working hard will not solve your financial problem. The second mistake is believing that a good education can solve financial problems. Many people believe that if they have a good diploma or a quality technical course, they will get the best jobs and never have financial problems again. But the world is full of well-educated people who are still poor. The third mistake is thinking that a good job solves financial problems. That's not true. A job may not solve financial problems because the income of millions of people is only enough to keep them surviving. They never manage to live comfortably. So what really solves financial problems? Want to know? I'll tell you. I will expand your knowledge about money and explain everything in detail. In this video, watch until the end. It might solve many of your financial problems. Let me ask you, do you think having a lot of money is something bad? Does money bring bad habits? Is money the root of all evil? These questions always come up. Have you ever stopped to think about this? Do you know what the biggest problem with our educational system is? It's that in schools and colleges, what is taught about financial education is almost nothing. No one talks about what is really important in life, which is money. Unfortunately, this is not taught in school. If money education had been taught in schools, you would surely be rich today. But what you haven't learned about money in school and haven't been able to learn throughout your life, don't worry, because you will learn here today. Tell me, when did you study money in school? Never, right? Which teacher came to teach you about money? It's unfortunate that we don't receive knowledge about one of the most important aspects of life in the later years to learn it. This is the stage where what we learn stays with us forever. If you are watching this video attentively, it is because you really want to change your life and will probably be the first rich person in your family. So, comment, "I will be rich." Just comment that, and when I see your comment, I'll give a little heart because I know success is waiting for you. Now that you've commented, let's continue. Regardless of whether you are rich or poor today, understanding money is as important as air for your future. Many people still believe that wealth and money are a kind of curse. I'll use my own example. When I was a child and saw someone rich driving an expensive car or eating in a fancy restaurant, what did I think? Surely that person is involved in something wrong. No one can make so much money just through hard work and honesty. That mentality is still common. Have you ever thought this way? Many people believe that liking money is the root of all evil. But believe me, liking money is not bad. It is the lack of money that is bad. Understand that money is like a lens that only amplifies what people already are. If you are honest without money, with money you will be even more honest. If you like to help others, with money you will help even more. The opposite is also true. If a person has dubious character without money, when they become rich, they will be even worse because money amplifies what a person already is. Understand that money should be in your pocket and your bank account and never in your heart. Money is your employee. You are the one who controls it, not the other way around. Never want to be a slave to money. Always remember that, my friend. People say to me, "Everything you say about money is right, but making money is very difficult." So I ask them, is it easy to be poor? A rich person dies only once, but a poor person dies many times throughout their life. Friends, money is not bad. What is bad is that we often stay in a job we hate, work hard from dawn to dusk, and still find our hands empty. That is bad. Most people are drowning in debt. That is bad. We need to change this urgently. Many people destroy themselves because of a lack of money. That is bad. Sibling arguments over money. That is bad. Doing wrong things to make money is bad. How can money be bad? Money is just money. It has no life. Money is just a tool. I can use it for bad things or for good things. Money itself is not bad. People with money can have bad intentions. What's the big issue? Today it is here. Does money make you rich? Think about it. Some people will say, yes, of course it does. And I will say, no, that's completely wrong. Money does not make you rich. I know many people who, after becoming millionaires, ended up in debt. There are people whose homes were taken due to unpaid loans and who ended up living on the streets. People who once had a lot of wealth but didn't know how to manage it. We've also seen many cases of people who won lottery prizes. Regardless of the prize amount, within a few years they returned to being poor again. There are many examples where people gained money but didn't know how to handle it, and their conditions worsened. Friends, more important than making money is understanding money, and poor people have almost no knowledge about it. Let me give you a small example. A man bought an expensive golf club membership. He must have been passionate about the sport. He bought expensive clubs and gloves and had all the modern equipment for playing golf, but he was terrible at the game. Do you know why? Because he didn't invest in learning golf. If he had invested in lessons, his game would have improved. This is the story of the average person everywhere. They invest their hard-earned money, millions of dollars, in properties, stocks, expensive cars, and luxury travel, but their investment in financial education is zero. Here's another thing that needs fixing. Many people have the wrong idea that you need money to make money, or that only those who are already rich can make money, or as they say, to make money, you need to have a lot of money. No, my friends, that's not true. Always remember one thing. If you cannot make money without money, then you also cannot make money with money. I repeat, to make money, you don't need money, but rather an understanding of money. And for that, financial education is the most important. Look, my friend, whether it's Bitcoin, real estate, stocks, or hard work, these things will never make you rich. What makes you rich is the knowledge you have about all these things. Let me ask you a question. Can real estate make you rich? You might think, yes, there's a lot of money in properties, but I would say, no, real estate doesn't make anyone rich. What makes you rich is how much you understand about real estate. The more you study before investing, the more successful you will be. I have also seen people lose money in real estate because they had money but lacked knowledge about the market. Similarly, the stock market does not make you rich. What makes you rich is how much you know about the stock market. What you understand about jewelry is what can make you wealthy. In summary, the more dedicated you are to what you do, the richer you can become, because true opportunities are in the depths. Here, I would like to explain how decision-making sets you apart from others. What if you could learn from all the successful people in the world in one place? These books teach you all the qualities that can lead you to success in life. By knowing the right things and making the right decisions, your life can change, and you can reach new levels of success. So, note down these books to research later. The first is The Millionaire Mindset. The second is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And the third is Think and Grow Rich. I know there are many other books that I can't mention here, otherwise this video would be too long. So, comment below with the name of a book you have read that contains valuable financial knowledge. Your comment will help others. In this video, we're talking about money. Let's understand if this issue is only for the poor or also for the rich. Don't think that financial problems are only for the poor. They affect both the poor and the rich. The financial problems of the poor are different from those of the rich. What is the biggest financial problem of the poor? They don't have money. Second, to deal with the lack of money, they take out loans. Any emergency can become a matter of survival, and if they encounter a bad advisor, the little they have can also be lost. Not having money in retirement is another problem. This is a difficulty of the poor. Rich people also have problems. Yes, rich people also face financial difficulties. The biggest issue is that they have a lot of money and don't know what to do with it. Believe me, this is also a problem. Some people might think, just give me the money then. Secondly, where to invest the money. Thirdly, they don't know if people like them or just the money they have. And if they have to write a will to decide who gets what and make everyone happy, that's also a problem. Sometimes children end up spoiled because of excess money. That's also a problem. So, don't think that all problems are only for the poor. Rich people also have their own headaches. Whether we are rich or poor, we all face financial problems. People think that when the money comes, all problems will end. But that's not the case. When money arrives, new types of problems emerge. Friend, if you want to make a lot of money, today I'm going to share 5 things you should carry with you throughout your life. If you follow this advice, it will be difficult to have financial problems. First, to be rich, you need to accept a hard truth. In any business or job you do, problems never end. Whenever you solve one problem, another new one will arise. I want you to realize that the process of solving problems makes you rich. The bigger the problem you solve, the more money you make. Suppose you have a headache. How much can someone charge you to solve that? No one can charge you much. Why? Because you'll take a cheap medicine and the problem will be solved. Would you pay $5,000 to a doctor to solve your headache? Never. But if, God forbid, someone has a brain tumor, you'd pay $5,000 to the same doctor to solve that problem and would be happy to pay. Either way, solve my problem. This means that the bigger the problem the doctor solves, the more they charge. The same applies to your financial life. The bigger the problem you solve, the more success you achieve. Let's imagine a trash can is on fire, and you, with courage, manage to put out the fire. Who will remember you? Probably no one. Who will reward you for that? Probably no one. Now, imagine a building starts on fire. The owner is away. You see the smoke. Enter the burning building and save the life of a woman and 2 children. When the owner returns home, he will know that you solved a very serious problem. You saved the most important people to him. How much will he pay you for that? Probably thousands or even millions, because the problem you solved was enormous. You will likely be remembered for your bravery for life, and even after you're gone, people will still talk about your act of heroism. The same applies to your financial life. So, do you want to be well rewarded? Solve difficult problems. People want ease in their lives. What do you have to offer them? Think about it. It is very important to understand that the bigger the problem you solve, the greater you become. Now, I'll talk about the second thing. All the young people watching this video, pay attention. If you want your country's economy to be the best in the world, which might be your dream, and if you want to achieve great accomplishments for yourself, then start your career as early as possible. Start your career early. Relying on your parents for too long is risky, both for you and for the country. Remember, Warren Buffett made his first investment at 11 years old, and he says he should have started earlier, that he was late. Richard Branson, owner of Virgin Atlantic, started his career at 16. The richest man in the world, Elon Musk, sold his first software at 12 years old. Friends, if you're a teenager, your time starts now, because it takes 5 to 7 years to establish a business. So if you're 16, 17 or 18 years old, start now. By 25, you could be a major entrepreneur. The earlier you start, the more time you'll have to establish yourself. Third thing, it's very important to fail early but keep moving forward. I always say, fail but never give up. Keep moving forward. This is the hard truth. You will fail 100% because you started your journey to make money young. You don't yet have the skills, don't know the market, and may not have a mentor. My friend, the only way to become a millionaire from scratch is to gather as much information as you can at this young age And whenever you face challenges in the market, accept that the market is testing you. Don't be afraid. Remember what I say, nature does not waste a single grain of your effort. Your effort will be rewarded with interest one day, and if you encounter failures early on, let it happen. It's part of the journey. Never give up. Fourth thing, sacrifice your social life and work at least 100 hours a week. Yes, sacrifice your social life. Completely abandon your social life and establish a rule of working at least 100 hours a week. Working only 40 hours a week, that is 6 hours a day, will never make anyone rich. It will only lead to a mediocre life. Friendships, relatives, parties, movies, outings, all of that should be put aside for 5 years. You must pay this price to become rich, but you must pay this price anyway. Think about this. If every young person in the world set a rule of working 100 hours a week, how would the world be in 5 years? There is no substitute for hard work. Don't even try to find one. Becoming rich is not difficult. Anyone can become rich by following a few rules. Most people dream of being rich but do nothing about it. Instead of paying the price of wealth, they look for shortcuts, and as a result, their dream remains just a dream. There are no shortcuts to making money. Hard work combined with wisdom, dedication, and patience will lead you to success someday. The fifth and most important lesson, keep educating yourself constantly. Read books. Read always. Read repeatedly. This is the treasure that can make you rich. Watch interviews with successful people. Analyze successful businesses. Observe how and why people are getting rich. The interesting thing is that quality information is very cheap, even completely free. My YouTube videos are a summary of my many years of experience. They cover various topics and you can watch them for free. Many videos have changed many people's lives. Sometimes a single phrase can change your whole life. Friends, become avid learners. Acquired knowledge is never wasted. Commit to making a lot of money. If you've made it this far, it's because you are dedicated and committed. So congratulations. Let me know that you watched until the end. Just comment, "I stayed until the end," and I will know you are persistent and will give a heart to your comment. Now, I'll leave 2 videos on your screen that I made to teach you how to build wealth from scratch. Click on one of them and start watching. Do it now.